Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Future of Music Dallas. You're here with your boy Neo and E, the producer, known in the city. And if you don't know him, I'll let him introduce himself. Just want to share a little bit about you and your background on the music industry.
Yeah. So what's going on, man? My name is Etorian Hines. I'm the host from Distorted Cosmos. You know, the one that be doing the most. And a lot of people be like, you don't be doing most of nothing. But I be like, if you look at my background, then that's when you understand where the most come from. First off, I'm a combat veteran. Been there, done that, got
Wow.
t-shirt in the mud to prove it. So I'm a retired veteran, so shout out to
Yeah,
all my
yeah.
veterans. Salute.
Shout out
Second
to
off,
y'all.
Second off, when it comes to the music industry, I've been working with music artists for the past year and a half. I've thrown sold out events. We've gone to the underground for over a year now. We've been to South by Southwest, turned that bitch up.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
we've been out here. We've been out here. The
Pop your
average
shit.
artist, you pop this. Say I've been out here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rebel Entertainment because we done put on some events for some
Hello.
artists, bro. We done been down to Deep Ellum with it. We done been
Yeah.
to Fort Worth with it. We done been to Ag Town with it. We
Okay.
done been to the D Town with it. Shout out to Rebel Entertainment and One Texas Studios, bro. But in the
Oh
music
man.
industry, I'm what they consider a artist development, but also an A&R because I definitely have an ear for
Okay. Okay.
the sound and the trend because I study music, I study the trend of music, and I've been really educating myself in the backgrounds of music because a lot of people don't know about registering their music. A lot of people don't know about sound exchange and how to collect all that money. Everybody wanted to get signed to a deal, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
everything that the record label can do, like with the right team in place, you can do
Mm-hmm.
all that shit yourself, and then that way you get to keep those royalties and keep those amounts. You don't need a record deal right now. Whatever job you have,
Yeah,
that's your deal.
yeah,
that,
yeah. That's
that's
amazing.
yeah. But that right there is what I bring to the table, and that's what I hope to continue to educate these young artists as hell. So some of these old artists
Yeah.
on in the in the music industry, and
Hmm.
also how to bring that bag in, bro. It's all about
Yeah,
that bag,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It really is all about that bag and bringing that money in, especially as an independent artist. And I gotta ask you, just kind of starting out, like I know you don't need too much inspiration now because this is just you, just hearing your story. But like, kind of, who was that inspiration for you to start this and kind of take this career path?
Uh, Being a creative myself and realizing that everything that I do, I can't be in front of. I
Mm,
can't be in front of it. So I started to kind of do the analytics, and I realized that if you want to be great in something, you have to do that one hard thing that nobody else wants to do, and that's how you
mm,
become valuable, right?
mm, mm.
So
Yeah,
a lot of this knowledge on how the industry works and the background of the industry and the numbers and how to really
yeah,
like put together a song structure. A lot of people say they do that, but they don't really understand the background of it, like a chorus hook, bridge, and a verse. That right
yeah,
there is kind of the standard song that's on
yeah,
all the radio. So if you
yeah,
want to be on the radio, why don't you make radio standard stuff,
yeah, yeah. Because you
right?
can definitely tell with people music, you can tell a difference in it.
Exactly. Who did their homework,
Mm,
and who's bringing in the bag? Because
yeah,
music is all about selling something. So I'm an
yeah,
entrepreneur first,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then yeah, man. So being an entrepreneur, I love music. I love art. I love creating. So
mm,
all those things come together. And
yeah,
by being in that small space, that's where I hope to thrive at, and that's where my inspiration at. Because why not me? It's got to be somebody. Why not me?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a big question we all ask. Yeah, why not me? Because we see these stars and people bringing in that type of income, but people have to understand is the route that you're taking. That's how you really get to find that stable income on really understanding and the background of it. And just with the way music is going now, we're talking about the future of music. I know you know about a lot of the AI and the different kind of computer side of it. Can you talk a little bit about that? Just kind of how the music is being evolved through technology.
100%. I believe that a lot of artists need to adapt to what's already coming because
Mm.
creative painters, right, the old school painters, we always value handmade art, we'll always value handmade paintings. But when we come to the art of music, the music rap itself has shifted.
Mm.
There's a super creative side to where it's just
Seriously.
me, it's your passions, it's what you have to push. But there's also the side of music sales. Do you ever
Mm.
think about when somebody do a rap song and they're talking about Cristal or Brandy? Next thing you
Mm.
know, in the club, all you see is Cristal and Brandy.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all
seriously.
you see, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody be like, "Bro, I want to get some Cristal."
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so therefore, by really honing in on what your music represents and what your music does is really kind of where I want to be sure that we use our technology efficiently
Yeah.
by allowing it to teach us, allowing it to reach more people, allowing it to be uh, like you can just use AI for the wording and how you communicate with people because everyone communicates at different levels, right? So
Yeah.
therefore, some everyone isn't articulate as everyone else.
Hmm.
Sometimes our slang, really
Yeah.
won't allow certain algorithms to hit our target audience. So
Mm.
when we utilize the AI for certain things that we're not looking for, like the
Mm.
visual aspects that connects to a certain audience and, and demographic,
Yeah.
now AI can help you better analyze that. AI can help you better structure your things. You can put your verse in there and then have it to structure your verse better, or
Wow.
I hate to say this, but to make it sound like a certain artist,
Yeah.
or put this put these song lyrics in this particular verse. Or some people may have writer's block. Using the
Mm.
using these using this course, write
Yeah.
write me a hook. A
So it can
hook
help you with your structure and everything.
exactly.
Wow.
So, a lot of people are scared of AI, and they're scared of it because of the fact of it can be dangerous if used in the wrong ways, because that now you got the deep fakes, right? And I don't know if you remember a while back when when they had the AI Drake song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I heard a couple deep fakes.
Right? It's some
Yeah,
deep
they be
fakes
going
out there.
crazy.
So that right there is also a big issue that can play a major part. But so by being sure that you have a unique brand and likeness, uh,
Yeah.
the technology will allow your reach to get further quicker.
Yeah, yeah, and
So
really getting you out of the box as an artist, because I know, like you said, with a lot of the lyrics that we do have, for a rapper to say it, it means a lot. People pay a
yes,
lot to be in that listener's ear.
bro, like a lot of artists don't really understand the fact that they're influencers. There's
Seriously.
social media influencers, and then there's rappers
Mm.
and artists and big known celebrities. You're famous for a reason. You're famous because anytime you do something, somebody is seeing what you're doing, and they like, oh yo, I want to do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Drake, he said the word Nobu in his song. A lot of people didn't even know what Nobu was.
yeah. I still don't. What's Noble?
It's a restaurant.
A restaurant.
It's a
Okay.
restaurant, right? Exclusive
Hmm.
as fuck.
And he put it in his song.
And he put it in his song. And a lot of people who've been to Nobu, like, I see what he's talking about now. I
Oh
understand.
wow,
I understand.
wow.
Because if you look at Drake
Uh huh.
compared to a regular artist, right?
Uh huh.
Dr- Drake is at the top. So any places he visit, any places he does, any
Yeah,
car he
he good
drives, his
anywhere.
house and everything, right? It all has a certain cost to it. So
Mm,
he has a certain image. So when you
mm,
have a artist who's just starting out, in order to get there, your image, you have to build yourself an image,
mm.
right? You have to start
Yeah,
out there, and you use AI to help you with your image because you may not understand what your brand audiences. You may not understand, your niche audience.
Yeah.
You may not understand that. So you use the technology and tools to help you hone in on that, and then you test and try it out. You make a video, you can put it in the clip right now, and it'll give you the rating on if that'll go viral or not. I've used
Wow.
this on a piece of content when I was just starting out. You know, the words I said and the way I articulated things, it didn't really convey well, so it got a low score. But
Yeah.
fast forwarded it to 3 years later, when I kind of understand who I'm talking to now my score rating on virality has jumped up because now it's more articulate, and
Yeah.
the algorithm can now take this articulate piece of content and send it to the right people now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you can reach more. Man, I hope y'all listening because this is some $1 million game right here. Because that's it's like a no excuse thing. It's like we have so much technology now, just in the palm of our hands. It's really like $1 billion to be made, and with AI, it's taking it to a whole nother level because it's gas
but
at
the thing is,
anything.
though, people have to be willing to accept that other people's
Mm,
time has a price.
mm,
Other people's time has a price.
mm.
Right? It
Yeah,
costs everybody to do something. If someone goes somewhere, it costs them gas money to
yeah,
get there.
yeah,
You have to put on you. It costs us money to get our hair done. It costs
yeah,
us money to put on our drip to be sure that
yeah,
we're presentable, right?
yeah,
So when you are asked, if you don't know it, you can get someone else to do it for you at a reasonable price,
yeah.
and you can either partner with someone and be like, look here, I ain't got the funds right now, but let's work out something, right?
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
your price is $1,000, okay, look, here's $200 up front. Every sale that I make, we split it 50-50. You help
Mhm.
me push it, I help you. You push it. We both put money towards this one project
Yeah.
and make it into something. That way we both can benefit from it.
Mhm.
Because here's my goal,
Mhm.
right? I value your time and your content, but I do not have the money right now.
Mm.
But I'm willing to, on this project, I'm willing to split whatever
Yeah.
to get this project done. A lot of
Uh-huh.
people don't have that pride.
Mm.
Or a lot of people be like, bro, I'm so big. No, it's just trash. People like, so
Yeah.
it's a lot of opportunities getting missed on a lot of sides because it's a lot of pride
Mm.
in the way of a lot of things. I understand
Yeah.
everything has a price tag, bro. But
Yeah.
for somebody to be able to say, let's partner together. Here's what
Uh-huh.
I got now. Here's what it
Mhm.
can look like on the back end. Here's
Yeah.
my plan.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't come with a plan. A lot of people have ideas. A lot of people have ideas, right? But I'm talking a concrete plan, right? Monetization
Yeah.
strategy,
Uh-huh.
marketing strategy, pricing plan, the increase plan,
Yeah.
the market. Like if you come
Uh-huh.
to me with a plan, bro, that's a lot. I'm a lot more able to buy into that if you don't
Yeah.
have the money because I understand that you're executing at a certain level.
Yeah. And you
But
investing in your time as well.
exactly, because you're invested as well, and you're not
Mm.
just asking me 100% to invest all of my time into
Yeah.
nothing, right?
Yeah.
So
Man, yeah.
as soon as we let these egos die down and actually come together, Dallas will be unstoppable. That
Seriously.
that that's literally the future of Dallas
Uh-huh.
is really people collaborating together.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause they can make or break a song really. Cause a lot of artists they have the talent, they have the look. They brand is starting up locally and it's building, but it's certain things that you have to do to get that if you want to trend outside of your city. For different
Yeah,
cities and different kind of things, and it's game just like you doing right now to meet up with somebody for that type of information that can take your career
yeah,
to that past the level that you see it
for real, for real.
at. So
And look here,
that's
on that same note, I partnered up with Eli Smacks at the Underground, um, and I brought my 360 to her showcase for the artists that went it was going down every Thursday. Right now, everybody's on like a holiday break or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
we partnered together, and she had a event down in Austin at South by Southwest. So again,
Mm.
by us collaborating together with my 360, it made for the event to be, more of an
Mm.
event instead of just a lot of people just sitting there
Yeah.
standing around. It made for more interaction, more,
Yeah.
something for you to take away and be like, yo, you remember that one year I went, I still got the video. It pops up on my timeline every year, right? We
Yeah.
have to think about that shit.
Yeah.
We have, but by collaborating with her, not only was we both able to expand our reach to other markets, because that's another city. So now
Yeah.
it was folks in Austin who were local. It was folks from Houston. It was folks from outside of the city, right? All
Yeah.
came into South by Southwest, but that's because I collaborated with someone else. She collaborated with me. We all was on the same vibe and one accord,
Yeah.
and everything was golden, bro. Everybody made money.
Yeah.
We all was eating
Yeah, that's how you do it, man. That's what Dallas needs. That's the future of music for Dallas right now is to get in the collaborations right. Because you can't go nowhere alone, man.
for
Nothing
sure, for
big
sure.
is built alone. You got to have a team. And I think that's probably one of the main inhibitors for young artists that's coming out right now is getting in these spaces where it's game. And I know that, some things that you have to pay people for their time and stuff like that, but people are willing to spread that knowledge because what's the point of them having all that knowledge? Their willingness give it to you. You have to go out and get it and apply this knowledge.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
I have another question. What do you see the future of music in Dallas going? What's the biggest influences right now in our community?
Right now, Big X the Plug just he's paving a particular path that he may not even recognize it, but he's showing people from Dallas you can be right here from the hood,
Mm,
and if you take the
sure.
proper steps and get the right people behind
Yeah.
you, and now his music is in movies. That's a
For
sync deal,
real. Yeah.
right? That's called a sync deal.
Yeah.
Because so now he get every time that movie plays, he gets a royalty off that.
It's
But
crazy.
by getting with someone who understands the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and he right here from the hood, he still
Yeah.
could pull up. He's just a regular guy. So it's
Yeah.
nothing that really changes you, but by his pathway,
Mm-hmm.
his method, and folks knowing him directly,
Mm-hmm.
now you can kind of see that method and walk in his footsteps,
Yeah, definitely
right?
replicated because the way that he even writes his songs to be put on movies is very important too. And the aspect of him tying in Texas, I know that's one of his hit singles. A lot of those lyrics they relate to people on a personal level.
It's a relatable thing. It's a
Yes.
relatable thing. So, like I said, as long as the new artists look at the people around you who made it,
Mm.
I ain't talking about the folks who did something. No, where do you want to go? Who besides you has done that already?
Yeah.
Okay, what path did they take? Just
Yeah.
take that path, and it's
Yeah.
easier when it's somebody closest to you, right? So by us having an artist, a local
Mm-hmm.
artist in Dallas that has went that direction. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't even call that mainstream because Mo3 was our mainstream artist who was played
Mm.
across the nation. Big
Yeah.
X the Plug is played across the nation, especially, but when you're in movies, now you're around the world.
Yeah.
So it's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
It's mainstream, and then it's mainstream in the movies. It's
Mm.
different
Yeah.
levels.
That's
So,
totally different.
yeah,
So.
but what matters is
Uh.
there's a goal, and each one of those goals has a particular amount of give back to you.
Mm.
Because if the goal is to build a certain amount of fans, you have to
Mm.
do what you have to do to build a certain amount of fans. Once you reach that goal, once you do these things, you build X amount of fans.
Mm.
Once you reach X amount of fans, then
Then
you
you
set
move
a
up a
new
level.
goal.
Yeah.
You flip a
Yeah.
new level. Okay, now I want my music to be played on radio. Okay, so I'm at the underground in the streets. I'm good. I'm good in
Yeah.
the streets. but I want to be good on the radio. So how do I
Yeah.
need to adjust myself to be good on the radio? And then
Yeah.
you would start making those micro adjustments. Now I'm radio good. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Now I'm on the radio. Now what's my
Uh-huh.
next goal? Okay, I want to be played on the radio around the world. Now I want to do tours and shit. I want to put on shows to actually
On a
give
movie.
on a
Yeah.
movie. Okay, now that's your next goal. So now you
Uh-huh.
start. How do I set up tours?
Mm.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's too much for
Yeah.
me. I need to get with somebody else who
Yeah.
set up tours.
Yeah. And a lot of what he preaching y'all is mindset. It's a beautiful thing when you set your mind to it consistently, and just kind of just like you said with Big X, just following. That's what he said.
Mm,
6 months later, I'm lit. It took
I'm
him
lit.
those different tiers, but it's about your mindset and how you attacking and you approaching this game, and you have somebody like you that has background information to kind of guide your career in the right way.
Yeah,
So this perfect game right here, man. I ain't
that's
gonna
what we
lie.
do, man. I'm
Yeah,
here to educate, bro.
yeah. And I guess closing, what advice would you offer different, individuals kind of looking to enter the music industry? I know you touched a lot on that, but just kind of somebody that's really ground zero, just need to start somewhere.
Education. Educate yourself in your field, and that way, when you start, you will know you're headed in the right direction
Mm-hmm.
or not. Because
Mm-hmm.
you know, by starting, like, for someone who's saying, okay, I want to write a song. I I can rhyme this and that and this. Okay, you know, if your overall goal is to have your song sung by Beyonce,
Mm-hmm.
educate yourself on what type of song structure Beyonce sings. Write
Mm-hmm.
in that song structure. Right,
Yeah,
right with for something of that nature, and
yeah.
then get
Kind of get back
you
to that.
you rap it out, you sing it out, have some of your homies rap it out or sing it out, and then you record it. But by educating yourself, you know that what you're doing isn't going to be in vain. There's passion
Mm,
projects, and then there's
mm.
I'm trying to get paid. I'm
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
trying to do this and
Definitely.
exactly right.
Yeah.
So educate yourself on what you want to do, and then
Uh-huh.
move accordingly to your goals and passions. Set
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
Have a team. Set
Man, that's
goals.
beautiful.
Education.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the biggest advice for any artist that's coming up in the city right now is to get with you, man. Cause
You
just in
know,
this 30 minutes, you done bust up in the whole game.
it's a lot more to learn, man. I still got a lot to learn. I'm educating myself every day. But for anybody else who want to take heed of the knowledge that I have, you can hit me up on my Instagram at Mr. MrEtorian I think that's my Instagram name. I'll put it that down here. If not,
Yeah.
you can definitely check it in the description below, or you can definitely hit me up on my website, thedistortedcosmos.com, or you can hit me up on my Instagram at the_distorted_cosmos. These are all the ways you can contact me if you're not already. But look, you can drop a message at your Future of Music Dallas, and of course, they on the back end. We can connect there on the back end. So that there's a plenty of ways. There's a link in the description that actually allows um, for the artist to for the artists or people who want to contact us. There's a form there for you to
Mm,
put your information in. We can
mm.
lock in right there on the form. So
Man, I
yeah,
know y'all heard him, man. Y'all
hey,
go contact this man. Y'all are upcoming artists or anybody that just want to touch in the music industry. You have somebody locally that has the game, and y'all tap in the future of music Dallas.
yes sir. Tap in with the Future of
You
Music
tap in,
Dallas.
man.
Hey,
Hey.
all right, let's give it a little time. Three, little headroom as we call it. Okay.